anymore. So walk your fine ass out that door and do your hair, check the nails, get some good nails, girls. Feel it? Go ahead, man.
All right. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We tried a different camera. And we saw how that happened, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, so really thank you for joining us again another Friday on GurlBrain, which is on BFAM 109.6. This is another episode on relationships. Since y'all couldn't hear our first little intro, y'all know we did it last week. We're doing part 2 this week. It's gonna actually be about relationships. So.
And actually, you know what? I'm kind of glad. You know what? They didn't hear us. I gotta tell them we have a new link for y'all. First of all, and we're gonna do a quick shout out. But our link, we're on Linktree. It sends you to everything, everywhere. It's linktr.ee/GurlBrain, and that's girl with a U. So that's linktr.ee/GurlBrain. That will send you to everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube page because we better get into YouTube popping. Hey. And also you have a shout out too.
I do have a quick shout out to your friendly, funny Instagram that is LGBTQ and then friendly with some side inspirational posts. Yo Mama's Meme Dealer, which is YOMAMAMEMEDEALR. Yo Mama's Meme Dealer.
Yo Mama's Meme Dealer.
So quick shout out to them. They're always showing us love. Gotta show that love back.
Thanks, Yo Mama.
Yo Mama's Meme Dealer.
Yes. Okay, so if you have any questions tonight, call in 678-383 678-383-4378. And you know what, y'all? I am trying to build my memory up, so I am trying to learn things by heart. Even though when I was little, I didn't learn my memory verses by heart. But anyways, a different story. So
can we talk about my mood real quick?
What's your mood? What's going on today?
I always wear my hat backwards, but for y'all,
Can y'all
need to know.
Look at that. Y'all see that?
Check out the mood.
Daddy.
Check out the mood.
Yeah.
Check out the mood.
Hey, Daddy.
I'm in a whole mood.
You are? Okay, wait. So tell me about this daddy mood. What does this mood mean?
That literally, for me, just means fuck all y'all.
Fuck everybody.
I'm just fuck all y'all. That's my mood.
Nice.
But like in a happy, polite way. It's like I'm loving life.
In a
life
happy,
is so good. That's the thing. Life is so good, but it's just like fuck y'all.
I did actually say today. I was like, today is a good day for stupid people.
Was it?
Yeah, because people were really
on the road.
People was on the road being stupid. So I was like, it's such a great day for stupid people. But anyways, it's also a great day because I feel like I look good and
you always look good.
Well, you know what? But I need for all you single men out there. Hello.
Single ladies.
All the single ladies.
All single ladies.
All the single ladies. All the single men. It just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Well, what if Drake made a song like that?
Yo, I fuck with some Drake.
I fuck with some Drake. I will fuck Drake.
I would.
You would.
No. He wouldn't be in and around this, but he can donate his sperm. We already had this tie. That's how I judge it. If I want you to be a sperm donor, that means that's my level of attraction for you.
Okay, what's your level of attraction with a female out here? Like, how do you know you like somebody out here? Yeah, what's this relationship shit like for you? Because it's hard. Like, what's this relationship shit like for you?
Wait, what you mean? Like my past? Or like
ooh,
what I past? Yikes. What story do you want?
I want to hear a good and, you know what? Tell me a sexy story.
Sexy story?
Tell me a sexy story.
Okay, so a sexy story is I fucked with this baddie. And this, I'm telling you, this Latina baddie.
Do tell, Latina.
She was just on a whole other wave that like I wish I could have ride, but she was doing that solo. But
oh man.
Yeah, but for a sexy story, till 5 o'clock in the morning.
You can fuck that long,
girl. Mom.
I just really said that out. Sorry, church people.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry,
Please stop
Oliver.
listening. Right.
So you've been able, okay. So
that's like a sexy story. I mean, I don't kiss and tell, so I'm not gonna give like details.
Well, no, but that's interesting
that's
that
as
you
much
can
as
actually
I can
like
say.
do all of that. I can't spell. I'm sorry. I just realized that I can't spell, y'all. No, that is wrong. But anyways, back to the sexy story. We're not even going to tell you what just happened. But anyways, okay. So what about what's a bad relationship story for you? What's something that you've been through that you were just like,
which one?
Fuck everybody and fuck everything.
For most people who know me knows I was married and divorced.
Oof. Oh.
Mm-hmm. There was a child involved.
Oh God,
that's the whole reason why I stayed and even got married. Is it was very controlling. I changed my phone number. That's how we met.
Yeah.
Because if I never went with her, then I never would have willingly checked myself into a facility for mental health.
Damn.
That's the whole level.
So she fucked you up. Fucked you up.
She did. But you know what? Look where I'm at now. So if anything, thank you.
What was the
major
fuck up? What was the major fuck up in? Because you were married. That's not. And okay, you know what?
But I married because it was the threat to be in the child's life.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought that even because I first of all, I do want to get married.
And that's not even first time being involved with someone that has a child.
So you were threatened to, it's either you do it or you don't, because then if you don't, then you have this child like hanging in the balance.
And I'm weak for children. I love kids. And I think that's probably really what hurts most is not even leaving your partner, but leaving the child that's with the partner. Especially if it's not your kid.
How'd you get so attached to the kid?
I just bond with kids. I mean, like the most recent one that I dated with a kid, like I still miss that kid.
Okay. My dad. Hi y'all. Hi everybody. All the people. So my dad actually, I know this sounds really like it's 2021.
2021. 2021. You know what? We're rising.
We are rising. And one of the things that I had been told ever since I was little was don't date anybody with kids. Number one, but number two, also just if they have kids, wait till they're 18.
That's not fair.
Why is it not fair? Because what if you were dating that person? What if you were dating a girl and you decided to wait till that child was 18 because then you didn't have that.
No, then that's like literally 15 years down the road. What, y'all just gonna be buddies?
Yeah.
For 15 years?
Yep.
Nah. That's not fair to anybody. I mean, I don't think a child should be involved. If you got a kid, keep them separate from your dating until y'all are serious. And I think that's probably where I honestly fucked up. And I mean, not only me. Now? Not only me, but like that person too. They're like, yo, like here's my kid in my life. Meet them. And I'm like, yeah, I love kids. I bond on every level because I'm a child. Like.
So would you? Okay, so knowing that, would you do things differently now, where it's like you're not?
If I were to start talking to someone or dating someone with a kid, I would not want to meet their kid unless I know it's like super serious, like 6 months, like.
What? How about you guys? Would you guys date somebody with a kid? How does that look for y'all? Would you date somebody with a kid that's like young? And if you do, like, how soon do you introduce the kid?
It needs to be at least after 6 months. Not.
Jeez. 6 months.
Not like after 2 months.
Okay.
In my opinion, from my personal experience, which has only been 2 different types of experiences, but like I literally married the chick that drove me into an insane place. So not insane. Let me correct myself. A mental health facility.
You needed help.
I needed help
a little bit.
Well, I believe everything happens for a reason because here we are.
True.
So, but yeah.
So okay, now I've dated somebody with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a little maybe it's the same, maybe it's a little bit different because This past person that I dated and I really, really liked had 3 kids.
Mhm.
And I think I mentioned that on the last show. But because we're in 2021 and everybody has kids are around my age, I'm 36, so most people have kids nowadays,
Mhm.
or have been married at least once. So for me, I met this person who has kids, and I'm like, well, I've been saving that. I want to have a child within my marriage. So now I'm meeting people who have kids, and I told them I want to get married. I want to have a child. For him, it was like, well, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to have another child. But you want to get married. So for me, it was like, well, do I stick around and just be a fubby? Or do I wait for him to change and at least want one more child if he married me?
And that's where we go back to what I was saying. If you want to ride your own wave, or you trying to ride their wave? Remember that talk last week?
I want to ride somebody wave.
I mean, you could ride something, but we're talking about waves.
I think we have a question.
Leslie Moffat said she wants 6 kids.
Leslie, GTFO, girl.
Now, would you
That's
be
my
one,
that's my best friend.
would you get pregnant?
I'm so back and forth on that. There's so many kids that need to be adopted, so like I think of that, but then it's like, do I want some of my blood? Yeah, but then it's like, do you really want this? And it's like, who knows what they'll end up with? I'm not trying to give that to them, but then it's like having my partner carry the baby and seeing some of them, and I don't know, I'm so conflicted. Honestly, that's a wave that just like, it's gonna come as it goes.
Interesting. Has anybody asked you to have their children yet?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you have mine? Like, can you just carry mine for me?
They're so nice babies.
I'm excited. I'm excited. So listen, it's very interesting to me that that whole thing, they could use their child in that relationship and that situation, and it's not
that
even,
was a literal chip to use in the relationship. She got me good. Mind y'all though, that was like I was 20, so that was like 8 years ago. Ooh,
jeez.
Oh my god, I'm 29 next month. Anyways,
so when we come back, yes, because you're gonna be 29 next month. I'm gonna be 36 next month.
Yeah.
Just a reminder for y'all out there, it is Pisces season.
But Aries are number 1.
Don't worry about all that shit. It is Pisces season. When we come back, we're going to be talking more about relationships. If you have questions, comments, concerns, I don't care what you got. Call us, message us, all that. And we here live on BFAM 109.6.
Susanna and Sam.
Right.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
We done?
We done too?
We did done.
That was good. Oh shit! Next session, we have our questions.
Anyone else submit a question?
Oh my god!
Jojo Rivers says, Team Aquarius, you got another one on there. And Susanna says, yes, we love the squats.
Susanna! Damn, y'all really heard that whisper? Susanna, this is for you since you're watching.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Susanna,
Oh, they're in caps too.
Here we go. Oh boy.
She loves the squats in all caps.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to answer some questions when we come back, and this is going to be very interesting because I'm going to answer these same questions. Oh gosh. Let's see if we got any more. Okay.
Come back.
Boy. Okay, here we go.
Kick off your shoes.
All right.
I need my cousin Alex to come through with our song.
Alex, where Where you at, bro?
Busy bake oven.
Okay, so we're still back. We're here. We're still here.
I'm here. I'm queer. Ramona's there. Straight.
That
I
doesn't even rhyme. How come we don't have a rhyme? I'm here. I'm hetero. I'm here. I'm here. I'm a breeder. I don't know. I don't have a rhyme. I don't get a rhyme.
I'm gonna come up with something.
How do you? Okay, you're whatever.
Lesbians. All right,
so the lesbians have all of the rhymes that they want, but the straight people don't. Roses are red, violets are blue. Lesbians don't. Lesbians do, but do we too? I don't know.
What? Dead.
So, hi, we're back here on GurlBrain on BFM 109.6. And we are talking relationships. It's very interesting to me that you have had these experiences with just even being married. Like, that's pretty damn deep, yo. Like, yeah. Anyway, so
engaged.
And
she dipped, y'all. You want to talk about that story real quick?
No.
Let's talk about the one that I was with for I think it was I don't know, maybe 3-4 years. And
3 or 4 years?
Concept of time has escaped my brain.
Oh.
But she proposed, mind you. I've never
okay.
proposed.
Okay.
She proposed. And then I left for Leslie Moffat and her wife, Mallory Moffat.
Hey,
I went to their family and lake house for a weekend,
and
I came back that Saturday. I didn't notice that half the shit in the apartment was gone. I just got back and she was like, yo, we're going to my mom. So I was like, okay, let me go walk Maverick. She was like, okay, I'm gonna go in the car, right? She went to go start up the car, and I'm thinking I'm going with her to her mom's and all that. She acted everything was mad cool. I went to go bring Maverick inside the house. I went back outside, car is gone. Ignoring my calls, ignoring my text messages. I ended up calling her mom because I was like, yo, is something wrong? Did something happen that I just don't know? And her mom was like, she told me not to answer your calls and tell you, but she dipped. Made me believe that we were doing something together.
She
straight up did.
Bailed out on you, and you guys were engaged. Not even dating.
She didn't even converse with me. She just straight up did. And I saw this motherfucker 2 weeks ago for the first time in 2 years. I've been single for that long. Yo, that shit fucked me up sitting here. And I was with.
You were with a new friend, were you?
I was just out.
You were out and about?
People.
You were out and about?
And it just blew my mind. I even reacted in front of everybody. I was just like, yo.
So, okay. That thing right there for me is really interesting. How did somebody leave you and just decide to just up and dip? What? Okay, let me ask you.
It never told me.
What were you doing? Because people are going to ask, what were you doing that was so wrong for her to dip out?
I can say my biggest flaw while her and I are together is that I checked out. I can admit that.
Okay, but that goes to...
I got so complacent. I was just like, all right, work, home, her, dog, dinner, bed. There was no...
So there was a routine?
It became routine. There was no excitement.
Okay.
But I didn't think anything was wrong.
Okay, so you thought you were in the groove, y'all are in the groove, This is what we're doing, we already have our routine down, we have our relationship together, and then, see, that goes into even last week, what we were talking about, the communication factor, because if my partner or whoever, if they decide, hey, I'm not doing something or I'm slacking off, communicate that with me. I may not know. I may not be mindful of that.
I mean, I knew we had our
Tell me.
But I had no idea. But I think that's why though I probably over communicate now. So the last serious person since her, she straight up, she was in. I'm not gonna go into detail. Anyways, she straight up said she was you over communicate, and I'm just I honestly can't find that happy medium. I can't find it yet. I'm still searching for balance. I'm still finding the balance.
Goes into that trauma, the dating trauma, because that has to do with the fact that I've been through this. I don't want to go through this again. So now I'm going to overdo or underdo.
I'm overdoing. I'm trying to not.
My boyfriend walked out on me only because we were in a argument. And this was like maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago ish. About 5, 6 years ago. And again, I thought, we were cool. I have a problem. I want to, I have to let go of some of my control.
That's hard.
In a little bit, especially if I feel like the man is not stepping up. And I know that sounds really like terrible, but there are certain things that I would need to see for me to be able to give that control over to him. So for me, when I'm looking at everything and I'm like, hey, like, this is what I need for you to do, or even having to annoy you to be like, hey, communicate with me, or pull up your pants, or do this, or do all of these random things. I feel like I'm the one that's in charge of the relationship, and I don't like that, but I'm doing it because I needed to do that. So
for you, you want
you
want that, like, I don't want to say heteronormity, but yes. It kind of is. I mean, that's a heteronorm.
Take charge of me, though. I want you to have your shit all the way so much together that I follow you. I don't want to feel like I have to lead everything. And I felt like I had to lead a lot.
Some leadership, or you just want them to have full control?
No, I want to have a little bit. But for me, okay, so one of the things that he like kind of had a problem with is the fact that he called me bougie, first of all. Okay, now we have a laughter from Dave back there. I'm not that bougie, guys. I'm just a little bougie, a little bit.
Ramona, what's something how did GurlBrain start?
Mimosas at Flying Biscuit.
Okay. That's it. That's all I had to say. I'm listening.
I like to do nice things.
I used to hate being called bougie, but now I've accepted.
I know I am.
There you go.
But at times I'm just casual. I'm just so me. I don't need to be bougie all the time. But he had a problem because he felt like I was always trying to make him into this person, like this bougie boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. It had to do with even the communication, like even down to the fact that he lost his job and he was so intimidated to tell me because I guess he felt like me being the woman that I am, I'm going to look down on him. That's how bougie he thought I was. I was going to look down on him.
How's that bougie though?
And that's what he said. It was like, you have this like bougie mentality that the man can't fail and you're going to look down on them. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, we can build together. Like, that's what I'm here for. And so he didn't want to tell me that.
Yeah, that's not even bougie.
It's not.
That's not bougie.
I guess I have standards, I guess.
And that's just, I guess, common. Like, if I was with someone, especially in a long-term committed, like,
yeah,
as people say, Facebook official.
Yes.
Like, if you lost your job, babe, tell me. Like, let's ramp up your resume. Let's get you applying.
He didn't want to tell me that he took a job at Burger King just so he could take me out and do all this random stuff for me.
But he got a job. So good job. Like, at least you're keeping up.
I'm here. I'm good with that. Like,
who cares?
So he was like, well, I just feel like you look down on me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not up to your level. And he slammed his hat down. And then he picked it back up and walked out the damn door. And that's the last I heard about him.
But you don't even need that.
I don't.
You don't fucking need that.
It was a good relationship as it was, but I didn't realize that there was cracks that I guess I didn't
weren't
know.
On the same wave.
We weren't. And he felt like he could not make me happy in that manner. But my whole thing is, again, communicate with me. Do you know how fucking like simple I am? Even though, yes, sometimes I am bougie. Take me to a damn nice sushi restaurant or something.
Just drop $100 on me.
I am a Tiffany's girl. I like Tiffany's.
Vegan restaurant.
I like Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany's. If y'all want to sponsor this show, I'll wear all my shit.
She can't even say it. That's how excited. She said shit.
Okay. But I mean, you got to be able to communicate. And it seems to me do you feel like people like are intimidated to talk to you or communicate with you?
Intimidated to me? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, what y'all see is kind of what you get. Like,
I'm a whole mystery.
I'm pretty chill. I can pop off though. For anyone who knows me on an intimate level knows that like you cross a boundary, I'm done. Like I will snap. But you have to literally be pushing. I give like way too many like my patience, and that comes from like my Buddhist background, the philosophy
absolutely.
that like I try to practice patience. I try to be mindful. So it's like if you got me to snap or raise my voice at you, that means you've been pushing me for a hot minute, and I've been just trying to give you the benefit of like figuring your shit out.
That makes sense. You're definitely on the cusp of Pisces because that's me as a Pisces. I am one of those like let me be patient.
What I've been told recently is that I'm an evolved Aries. Evolved Aries, because old me would get into fights at the club, at the bar. Leslie knows. How many times have I taken a punch?
GurlBrain! Yes, that's that.
Now I try not to fight.
So okay.
Until you make me.
So so listen. And I know we have a few minutes here, and we'll probably get back into this. Some of the
we
questions.
Have questions to answer.
Yeah, we have questions. Next segment, we're gonna answer some of your questions. We have a few on the board, so if y'all have any more, please let us know. But in talking about these relationships, it's really for me, just figuring out who I am and kind of learning about myself because all of my random things they've been so up in the air with relationships that I'm really just learning about myself. I think we got a question on the board.
What's the story behind your logo?
Our GurlBrain, simply complicated. Do you want to explain it? How did we even come up with it? It made so much sense while we did it. We were also kind of drunk.
We were drunk. Okay, so listen. All right. So story behind the logo. How many? Do we got a little bit of time? Okay. So story behind the logo. We actually had talked about this at brunch, and Lauren had said, "Well, I want to do a show called GurlBrain." I was like, "Cool," and I guess that makes sense because our brains are simply complicated. Cool. Yeah. So we were like, well, let's just look at a brain. We were looking at different like things with that.
We were looking at like a silhouette of a female with the brain, like the head, I don't know, like open, kind of an explosion of different things. But you actually came up with this part, and I just rode with it. I started thinking like,
yeah. Yeah.
But then my brain is also so black and white. Like
so when the original logo was actually a colorful side, black and white side, because if you really like know us, you know that we are creative. We're very creative. But
Ramona is the creative one.
She keeps me in line. This girl keeps me in line. Like she is my analytical side. Yeah, like so and for me it was kind of like a mixture of both, but you could definitely clearly see that there are two sides of the brain and how we work. So yeah, GurlBrain, simply complicated. It was literally just like that's what it was. And you see the little explosions on there. So really,
we need to start using our logo or
our GurlBrain, simply complicated.
We don't even use it, but it's
just what it is. It's simply so complicated. Accurate. Because if you listen to even this conversation, it's so much.
It's also nothing at the same time.
But a lot of people and a lot of females go through this because it's like you're figuring yourself out, especially in friendships and dating and work. Oh my gosh, with work stuff. Oh my gosh.
Let me know.
Oh my gosh.
That's a wave I can't
in the social realm, like my work experiences have traumatized me actually. We'll talk about that when we come back to but yeah, so I hope that answered your question. It's literally just simply complicated. Of course, originally it came from being drunk off mimosas.
2 bottles. think that's the only way we did brunch. We always went through 2 bottles. In like not even 2 hours.
For real, okay?
Can we talk? Do I have time real quick?
We need to talk about drinks one day on the show.
Just real quick. You know, when we were doing all that, I didn't realize how much, like, me over communicating, and this is, I'm talking about a particular person that I was talking to at the time. She made it seem like it was so chill that I was just like, hey, like, I'm going out for drinks and all that. And one of the things she decided to throw in my face, she told me I had a habit. And I'm like, homie, I only drink I only drink on the weekend socially. I don't even get, like, belligerent. It just blew my mind. You know what? And I would admit if I did. I used to. On the ambulance. When I worked on the ambulance.
I remember you telling me that.
I wasn't drunk.
I remember you
and
telling
not on
that.
the ambulance, like after. That was
perfect. So when we come back, we have some questions that we gotta answer from the IG people, and from the Facebook family, from the IG family, from the YouTube family. Y'all are the family. Hey, GurlBrain, we are going to be right back. Where we at?
You can find us at BFAM 109.6.
Yes. I know, right? Always. I'm surprised somebody asked us about
Who asked that?
That's pretty cool. Thank you for asking about the logo, because
Audrey Clark.
Oh, Audrey! See, Audrey knew me in that dark time of my life. I don't think she's seen me since I raised.
No.
Since I leveled up.
So now we're in break right now, and I noticed you mentioned a name. Is the name of the person? Is the person that's you?
Oh shit!
I'm trying to make sure that I don't say nothing too much.
Do I need to like come over and look?
No,
okay.
you said it already, so you already done this. I just want to make sure, is the person that did you wrong one of the people that's in the room right now?
I don't know who's in the
room. I already called her out.
Leslie.
Yeah.
No, that's my best friend.
Bestie.
Wait, a fun story behind
I heard a lot of names, and I thought you said Leslie. Did you not say it was Leslie Moffat?
Yeah, her and her wife, Mallory. But the funny thing is, Leslie was the first person I met once I got out of my marriage. I was still married, and we met on Tinder, and we ended up just kicking it as friends, and we've been best friends since. Yeah.
I love.
I was like,
that.
I wonder
Absolutely.
if you know. I just sometimes when you talk about people, she was in there. Like you said, you went to her house.
Is she out now?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Les. Hey, Audrey. Hey,
no, I mean, it's part of life.
Yeah.
The way you're so uncannily honest.
I'm too honest though.
No, that's good. That's good.
No. I will never not be honest, but like I know sometimes I can kind of like just not word vomit.
So if you've done something with Lauren, don't come to the room.
Hey, I'm about to start telling some shit too.
Because I love being honest. Yeah. And that's the one thing everybody knows. Even Ro and I had a little side conversation on Facebook earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because you said, is it all right to lie? And Ro and I were like, no. There is no ever an excuse to lie. That shit gets me fucked up.
Really? Wait a minute. What if I had to lie to you to not hurt your feelings?
Don't hurt my feelings.
But why? But if I had to lie to you to keep you safe and protected?
No. That's not protecting me.
No.
That's hindering me.
You don't know.
I do know.
By the way, Ro's in here chiming out now.
Thank you, Ro. Yeah. Thank you.
Be honest, DC gonna put you on blast.
You
might as well add Lauren to that.
Ro, you need to call in, because that right there, no, you can lie.
No.
You cannot lie.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Right,
some people.
You should talk about that. Let's come in.
Well, we gotta answer these questions first.
We will.
Check my nails. Got me fucked up with this line.
No, you can lie.
You can lie.
Listen, we back, cause
we back.
We back. We're about to fight.
You know what I just said. It takes a lot for me to raise my voice, but a lie fucks me up.
So you're telling me in a relationship you cannot lie at all? Point blank period. Not even if you felt
if I'm looking fat, if I'm looking ugly, if my hair looks fucked up, if they didn't even cut it right, like you tell me. I don't care if you're just straight up like, yo, I'm just not attracted to you anymore. You gain too much weight. And that's happened to me before.
You gained too much weight.
I had some chick be like, yo, you just gained too much weight. And it wasn't my fat day. So I was like, oh, okay. But no, it is never okay to lie. Like, be honest. I don't care if it hurts my feelings. There's a way to come across. So it's just be like, yo, like, this has been real. This has been fun. I've enjoyed this. However, like, I'm just not attracted to you anymore. Therefore, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'd be like, bet, understood.
Can I tell you? Oh God, I'm about to put myself out there. But you know what? We've done this show. This is great. Cool. I lied before, and for so okay, I had this relationship, right? And what had happened was what had happened was my ex was still into me, like very married, like wanted to like still with me. And my boyfriend was like, he didn't know what was going on, but he knew that my ex still really liked me. And I'm saying in love with me, okay? And so one day I was like, you know what? I need closure. I need to talk to my ex. I need closure.
That's fair.
I just need to do that. I need to do that. It's fair, and I think that it's okay for me to have my closure from that person, especially because this person was always around. I always saw him or whatever. Anyway,
why did you get into a relationship?
So I lied. Still? Okay, we'll talk about that too. Shit. But I lied because I told him I went and saw this person and that, you know, we had closure or whatever. I never slept with the man. I didn't cheat per se, but I feel I said per se because I did my ex. Is that cheating?
That's cheating.
Don't come for me, Dave.
It's cheating.
Don't come for me, Dave.
Where's my button?
God.
That was easy.
That's not GurlBrain.
No. No.
There's no excuse to cheat, and that's on every level, emotional, like.
Well, what's worse?
Conversation.
So I told because I have a question about that.
Did you tell
I told him that I went and saw him and that I had my closure, and he asked me, did I sleep with him? And I said no.
You got a question right there. I can't read it.
When are we taking listener
calls?
Call us anytime. 678-373 678-383-4378. 678-383-4378. Y'all gotta call us.
Look at her face.
Can we find that?
678-383-4378. I'm trying to have good brain memory. I'm trying to use GPS less nowadays. I'm trying to not have Alzheimer's. So yeah, y'all call in whenever.
All right, let's answer some questions though.
You have a comment that says that's cheating and lying.
I agree.
First of all, what y'all not gonna do? I thought I was y'all's favorite. I guess I'm the favorite cheater.
And liar.
Oh,
cheating and lying.
God, pew pew.
Same sentence.
First of all, it was just a kiss.
It's not just a kiss. You could be texting them every day, and I feel if this is the slightest way where you gotta be hiding your text messages, or you even just be like smiling way too hard, nah, bitch, you cheating. Cheating.
I got my closure.
You know what?
So I cheated on a relationship. Whatever. Y'all throw your stones if you want to. Y'all been cheating before too. So stop it. You cheat? Have I
cheated? No.
You've never cheated on a relationship?
I've never cheated. No. I've never. I can't even look at someone go by me. I literally, if I'm with someone, they're 100% my focus. Like,
Me too.
No one else exists.
Me too.
I get the finest baddie can walk by. I would never know that they walked by.
Except for that one time, guys. I don't.
I got 7 more comments that say they all agreed it's cheating. All in a row, back to back. The last 8 comments are you're
I was 29. I was 29. All right.
I mean, you live, you learn. If you're not still doing it, all right.
I am definitely not still doing that. And I think that honestly is okay. I will say this. Let me be transparent. I think that is a part of my relationship karma now because
God, I can't talk about that.
I think that is a part of my relationship karma because number one, I have had an affair. But number two, I did cheat on my boyfriend when I was 20.
What do you mean an affair?
Oh,
like you were with someone
who was married?
or I can't talk about that.
I was with somebody who was married. And I was absolutely in love with him. But I was 24. I was very young.
So
we have questions on the board.
Yeah, you got a lot of comments over here.
I mean, come on now. This is literally what GurlBrain is. We talking raw, okay? I'm 36 now. I have not done that in 7 years since I was 29 and when I was 24. But honestly, I was the side chick. And some of y'all know.
What if you're the side chick, but they actually did get a divorce?
Oh, they did.
But they still not with you.
They did, and they're not.
No, because
they did, and they're not, and he got married to somebody else, and that was terrible because.
Can I tell you what I feel like?
Please.
Good luck, Chuck.
Me too.
I feel like I have good luck, Chuck vibes.
Me too. Anytime I'm with somebody. This is one reason why nowadays I have not been literally I've been scared of relationships because I feel like when I'm with somebody or I'm talking to somebody or I'm dating somebody, I feel like it always either is a temporary fix for them or whatever, and it literally is their springboard.
You build them up and then they go launch off with that energy to something else.
I feel like that. I've always felt like good luck, Chuck. And now I feel like
I'm not putting those vibes out there.
Yeah. I feel like I have bad karma because I kissed a boy. And don't y'all judge me.
Is Candace gonna call? We gotta
Candace,
answer some
you
questions.
need to call. Oh yeah. So okay, so we have
Question
some questions. And thank y'all for submitting your questions. If y'all have questions for us, please definitely submit us. One of the first questions was, and we need to talk about that more because I feel like y'all are judging me for no reason. Stop it. Biggest turn on and turn off. What is your biggest turn on?
Lying.
Turn off is a lie.
That was easy.
So your biggest turn off is lying.
I can't handle liars. I can't. It kills me.
My biggest turn off is a confused man. You don't know if you want to date me or sex or you want a relationship or What's your biggest turn on?
Turn on? Is this emotionally, physically? What aspect? I got way too many.
Right. Because my brain
Next question. There's way too many.
My brain literally went. Can I get my secret? Touch me a little softly. Pull me close and kiss me gently.
You could lie now.
All right. Next.
Okay. All right. So what does it take to earn back? Oh, good one, because I definitely lied. So what does it take to earn back trust that may have been compromised early on? Okay. Can I answer that?
Yeah, go for it.
If I were, again, I had that position because yes, I knew what I did as I lied. If that person knew that I lied, or even if that person just felt a way about me saying whatever or doing whatever. For me to get back trust for that person, I would be 100% transparent with everything. Over communicate, tell them where I'm at, maybe call them even where I'm at, kind of make them know that I am communicating and really being a part of that relationship in the way that it is trustworthy. Now, for them to gain my trust if they did something, because I have had some people do some messed up stuff to me, more than I've done to other people.
It's fine. It was a learning experience.
It was, but for them to earn back my trust, it's gonna have to be the same where we talk, they over communicate almost. Not in a stalking manner. Don't be all weird and stuff.
You know what? If you want to Joe me, go for it. But I'll most likely call the cops and put a communication harassment on you because it wouldn't be the first or second or third time I've done that. Y'all bitches are wild. Why'd I had to change my address?
This would just be wild. Somebody actually said their biggest turn off is a disrespectful woman. and their turn on is big eyes. And actually, somebody did tell me my eyes were like those big like.
Like
They
anime?
are, right? There's
Like,
anime.
like
Yeah, somebody said I had
cartoon?
anime eyes, and I'm like, am I blinking weird?
Am I just not blinking at all
So okay, so biggest way for somebody to earn your trust back early, if they messed up early on, can they earn your trust back?
Usually not. No.
Really, you're done.
I usually
Really?
I'm not okay with lying. Like I will try my damnedest to give that second chance, but usually once you do it, I'm donezo. If you are able to be so 100% and honest and like just keeping it real, and I don't even need you to over communicate, just I don't know. It's not something that I've given a second chance on, so I can't really give. I can't give an answer. I usually say the second one.
I'm always a second chancer.
Earn back trust, change behavior, show me you're sorry. However, once my trust is compromised, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then the second person just said, another person just came in and said the same thing.
I
Once the
mean,
trust has been compromised, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm usually done. I mean, it would take a lot, I think, for me to even consider. I don't know. I need to.
I usually give. I'm okay giving second chances because I have this whole thing about I need that. I know I would need a second chance if I messed up because I know we're human, and I think that's where the maturity comes into play as well as the communication, because I don't think that all relationships are perfect.
What was the reason for lying to begin with?
Not even lying. They're just saying if you mess up, like they're just saying
I guess
if
I'm
you
just
mess
thinking of
up.
lies. Maybe
Lying, because
I'm
lying
thinking
is
of
a
lying.
small
If you-
thing too. Well, not small. It's a part of the messing up puzzle. There's so many other things that somebody can mess up with, and they may not know your likes or dislikes. And she said even earlier, he said, whoever asked this question said it early on in the relationship. So it could be where you may be getting to know somebody.
True. You know what? I can actually think of a personal experience right now with that, and I am still, I'm talking, but I'm talking. I need you to know, I'm talking.
Oh,
It
she got
takes
serious face.
A lot to get my shit back, cause I'm a loyal motherfucker. I'm too loyal. I mean, there's no such thing as too loyal, but like I'm loyal. I'm loyal and honest.
I'm loyal and honest too, but not
I wasn't doing
playing. No, you're fine.
I wasn't doing
You're
now,
fine.
now in this time and day.
Do you find that you lie because you're trying to cover up for somebody and not hurt them?
Yes.
Is it more for them or more for you?
Yes. It's more for them and not for me, and that's why I think that in some y'all have to realize, and can we skip a break or can we?
Sure.
Okay. So y'all have to realize something about even me when I was younger, and we'll talk more about, some of our growing up experiences. I always feel like I had to say or not say or do or not do certain things to not be judged or to not have certain people's feelings hurt around me. And it was so bad that when I was like 11 or 12, my mom at church nudged me and said, when the pastor gave the altar call and was like, because you lie a lot, like go. So I did learn, and also seeing certain men around me that I grew up watching. I also learned that they lied for different reasons, stupid reasons, but they also lied so that they maintain a sense of happiness or whatever their happiness looked like. But I also learned that, sometimes you just needed to keep certain things to yourself so you won't hurt people's feelings. That's where I learned some of these things. I'm not blaming it on the other people, but I also saw that it was kind of beneficial even in certain relationships that I had. And not it was right at all. I learned my lesson about that because it doesn't feel good when you have to continuously hold that in from people. That doesn't feel good. But that's just how I just learned that some people you just have to lie for certain reasons.
We two different waves, girl. We two different waves on that.
But now
you
I
lived and you
wouldn't.
learn. Yeah.
Now it's like, you know what? If I have to be at that point now where I have to lie to you, or if I have to do certain things to keep from you, I don't need to be with you. I don't need to be with you.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be with me if you're lying like that. Don't lie to me, baby. Just tell me I look pretty and feed me tacos.
No time. Ooh.
Feed me tacos and sushi and tell me I'm pretty.
Damn. You know what? I'll take that though.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Okay, well, let me ask you real quick. Now, what is the best part and the worst part about being in a relationship? And we can get into that too next week or whenever, but
I think my favorite thing when I'm in a relationship is just having that person. Like, the one I could just blow up their phone, doesn't matter. I mean, like, everyone who knows me knows my text style. I will send you about 10 text messages as, like, a chat conversation, but, like, I want to know that I could do that all day, every day, and it doesn't bother you.
Absolutely. I love when you do it to me. I know we're friends, but I love when you do that to me. I don't care. Like,
I'll just blow up your phone.
Yeah.
And I don't even really need you to respond. I just want to blow up your phone.
Yeah. Yes. I think, and you know what? To her point, I love when I can.
I don't understand double text. Like, why is that? Why can't you double text? I don't understand that. You got me stuttering. That's how much I don't understand it.
I love that. I love sending the random text, or I love being able to call and talk randomly. You know what time I picked up the phone and my boyfriend was so annoyed. This is years ago. So annoyed at me because I just was like, I literally just want to say random shit. I want to say, I want to talk about random shit, but like the sun was like going down and I was like, oh, I love sunsets. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Ugh. I love being able to talk randomly with my person. And I think that's what you were saying as well. So,
all right. Well, we're gonna have to wrap up, y'all. I just want to say, love our friends, love our sponsors. Quick shout out again. Check out Yo Mom's Meme Dealer. We have it spelled out because it's a lot. You know, it's a great freaking meme page. And yeah. Don't forget to contact us if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be on the show. Questions, anything, literally, just contact us. And you got that info?
So you can contact us. We do have a link tree. It's on the page as well, and it's also streaming right now live. It's on the bottom of your screen. You better watch that. Get that link.
Click it, share it. Please share, guys. We need the love. We need the love. Thank you.
Now, mind you, next week or sometime there's a whole article about some relationship tips, and I think we need to go through those and talk about our point of view on those relationship tips.
Next week is a free for all, y'all.
Next week
it's gonna be a surprise.
We'll talk about relationships and we'll talk about that and surprise y'all with a couple other things. If y'all got some relationship tips from y'all's relationship, let us know. You can check us out here on Fridays on BFAM
109.6.
Come see us next week, 7:00.
Share y'all.
Hasta
luego. Why do I always have to pee so bad? I can pee before the show. My hair sucks. Check my nails. I really love a woman with some good nails.
Someone just said what? We don't get squats before the show ends. I want to know. Guess who it is?
Susanna?
No.
Who?
Petra.
Petra! You want that squat real quick?